Yes, sir. What's going on there? Dave from Bethel over here. What the hell you doing way over there? Get your ass over here. I'm just fucking with you. How you doing? Good to see ya. We're here for another video, and it's been a while. Usually you like to space these out, you know, only do a couple a year. You don't need to be all up my ass, you know, ask me what I'm doing every second of the day. I like to just, you know, when I'm ready, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tell you what in hell's going on. And not a whole lot changes that often here. So, here we are again, another season, you know, we're ramping up, getting ready for ice fishing. Got the four-season vehicle to my right, your left. The old Attic cat, boy, she got some friggin' claws on her. She fucking just, you know what I'm saying? God, when those bastards come out, you look out. I'm sorry, she's all dirty. I gotta get it out there, get the old pressure washer out there and spray this bastard down because, well, for Christ's sake, I mean, you know, wouldn't be able to tell at this point that it's not that old. She don't have many miles on her, but Christ, look at all the dirt and mud and friggin' muck, and it's all murky, you know, that murky water gets on there and just, you know, it dries, just like cement. Reminds me of eating paste in kindergarten. Cheers. PBI. They give it the old blue ribbon right here. 'Tis the season, you know. 'Tis the season to be drinking PBI. The other thing, found a good deal on this right here. Itasca. That's the only good friggin' bar and chain oil to have. Because if you got your friggin' saw, of course you can't see in the video here, but I got my chainsaw right on the back of the goddamn, you know, the old Johnny Red. I showed you guys the Johnny Red. I got it on the back of the four-wheeler. And that bar just loves to be friggin' lubed up. I tell you what, the bar and the chain. And you're gonna need some good lube for that. So this video right here is brought to you by Itasca. Because if you're gonna use a whole goddamn jug, then you probably got a task or two in front of you. That's going to take a while. So that's why you need Tasca right there. But I took clear from Bethel, all the way from Bethel, I drove this bastard. I found my way all the way up Schoodic Lake. And up there at Schoodic, I met up with a few different friends, you know, a few cronies in that bunch of locals, you know, in that area. And they like to get together. Of course, half of them got all them friggin', you know, those new side-by-sides with all the bells and whistles and, you know, CBs and ham radios and subwoofers and whatchamacallits and friggin' air horns and all that shit, right? I mean, it's just friggin' ridiculous. Might as well have seat warmers and you know, friggin' moon roofs and goddamn valet parking, automatic, autopilot cruise control, and a backup cam on it too. You gotta load up them side-by-sides with all them bells and whistles. Christ, you might as well be packing it inside of a hotel room and get fucking room service too. Anyway, we go all the way up there to Schoodic, you know, and we're pretty much consuming most everything in sight, and that's what happens, you know. I get drinking, and I just keep on drinking. The more drunk I get, the drunker I get. So, you know, but I met this lovely girl up there. Her name was Verna. And she was quite a character. She was cunning, awful funny. Boy, wasn't she a darling, you know. Her name was Verna, and I think what happened when she was probably, you know, when she was born, I'm pretty sure parents were probably anticipating a boy. I think they was expecting a boy, and they already had a name picked out, Vern. They were going to call him Vern, and, you know, here we are, delivery date, and here comes Verna, you know. So, you know, you got to improvise. That's what you got to do. You already got Vern picked up, you know. So anyway, Vern was a girl. Verna was a girl. So she come out and boy, ain't she a character? Oh, she's funny. She is funny. I tell you, well, we had a good time. Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, good friggin' time up there. But anyway, Verna's telling me this story of why she just got the ATV she got, because she's living right up there at the lake. And apparently, you know, they'd go out with her and the locals, they'd go out for a ride, and, you know, every time she'd come back after having a few, you know, she'd try to back her vehicle in the driveway there and lose it down in the goddamn ditch. And she's up there telling me this story, and she says, She says, there I was, had my goddamn truck, this is the last vehicle she had my freaking truck come back, trying to back that son of a whore in the freaking driveway, and there I am, right down in the goddamn ditch again. I couldn't get out, because nobody's helping me, everybody's driving by. I said, hey, help me get up out of this ditch. And they're saying, I can't, I'm going to have to come back tomorrow, I can't help you out now. So she goes inside, you know, leaves her right there in the ditch. So she told me she just got this new ATV, right? She said, yeah, just got this new ATV. Well, Jesus Christ, how many friggin' cars can you go through for frig's sake, she says. Oh, girl after my own heart right there. Boy, isn't she funny, huh? Jesus Christ, that's funny. Yeah, oh yeah. What the hell else was it that she said that was so friggin' funny? Oh, that's right. She says, she says, Dave, I'm working on an all-new diet. It's called the all-booze diet. I've already lost 2 days. I'm working on my 3rd. This video is brought to you by Itasca. This friggin' jug. This might as well be my guest. But like on a talk show here, this is my guest. I'd ask her a question, but it probably ain't gonna respond. It's a good stuff though. That's a good shit right there. That's a good shit right there. See, you slam it down. That's how you know it's a good shit. You slam it down like that. If you had something in here that was more like, you know, extra virgin vegetable olives oil or whatever, and you're not that proud of it because it gums up your solder and doesn't do a good job, then you'd have to lie right through your teeth. And this is how you do it. You'd say, this right here, this is good stuff. Yeah, this is good shit right here. Go ahead and use this. It's good stuff. But you don't do that when it's a good, you can tell when it's good product because the person that's showing it off, this is how you show it off. Itasca, good stuff right here. Come and grab yourself a jug. Good shit right there. That's how you do, you know, that's how you tell the difference. Body language. Actions speak louder than words. I like PBR. See, you already knew that because I just slammed half the goddamn can, for Christ's sake. Pretty sure this old bastard's ready for a goddamn trip out there in the woods. This freaking thing right here. I tell you what right now, mister. Don't she freaking go. Oh, Jesus. Just about upset my other PBR. Oh, Christ. Let me tell you something else just happened the other day. My cell phone starts blowing up. Something crazy. People calling me left and right. Dave, are you alright? Dave, you okay? Dave, what are you? A little bit hot over there? Dave, you need to be put out? I tell you what happened. Bangor Daily News, they put an article in the paper. Bangor Daily News, they had their paper there, and they put an article in there. Bethel man dies in fire. A Bethel man dies in a fire, all right? So first thing to people's mind is that I am the only guy that lives in Bethel. That was the first thing people thought of, apparently, because here I am getting calls left and right. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd love to be the only guy in Bethel. But I don't think I could be the only one to service all the other ladies, because there's a lot of women in Bethel, and I don't think I could service all them ladies by myself. I'd love to, I don't think I don't know what the hell I'd do. Got enough problems with my own friggin' wife, for Christ's sake. Jeez, God damn it, what the hell are you gonna do? You know? Anyway, I'm alright, everything's good. You know, we clean out the stovepipe. After that first chimney fire I had, God damn it, ain't gonna have another one, that's for goddamn sure. Everything's alright here. Everything's good in Bethel. Goddamn Bangor Daily News, them friggin' reporters nowadays, they friggin' suck. I tell you what, don't even make sense, you know. That ain't a story. That was the whole goddamn story in the paper. Bethel man dies in fire. Everybody read that, and then, what the hell happened? Who the hell was Everybody's wondering what the frig's going on, Christ. That could be Dave, for Christ's sake. Jesus, don't put the goddamn story in there until you know the details. Holy old shit. People bothering me. You know, I'm responsible. I gotta burn myself up. Jesus Christ, you know. Put it in the goddamn page, you know, wait until you got all the information. And you take that, you know, and you say, Bunky Earl Smith stoking his stove a little bit too high. Took off down to the store, get himself a 6-pack, chimney fire started. Well, Bunky Earl come back in the house, tried to put the goddamn thing out with his friggin' sink, standing there at the sink, trying to spray the water from the faucet on there. Fire surrounded him, he had nowhere to go, couldn't get his fat ass out the window, and the fire burned him up. Alright, there's your goddamn story. You need a story to publish there and tell everybody what in the hell happened. There's your goddamn story, alright? Now, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just telling you, you don't put a story in the goddamn paper that says Bethel man dies in fire. Because you ain't know nothing about it. You don't know, you don't have any details. You know, this PBR, sometimes, this PBR gets me a little bit upset sometimes. So anyway, that pretty much wraps up another day from Bethel. I'll try to get the next one a little bit quicker, alright? You know, when I get a little bit more material to go with, I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. Don't worry about Dave from Bethel. Ain't gonna burn up in the fire. Everything's alright. Everything's good with Dave from Bethel. Cheers. And I'll see you guys on the next one. You have a good night. Yeah.